What's the deal? It's okay. It's so interesting here. I'm looking at the re-break of the highs here, and I think it should push to cover some of this range. What's this stops here? 41 pips. I'm gonna have a buy stop here, I think, on the break of the highs.
Make sure your lot size is changed, Wix.
Good point.
Hey.
Good point. Good point. I think we're able to push up here and break the highs. There's a big gap to fill there. And we'll just keep stops here in the break of the low here. So if it breaks the high, it's only a 40 pip stop, very little. I got a buy stop here. I don't know if it's reflected in the signals. Did it come up?
No, there's nothing here.
I gotta figure out how to make the pending orders to show up. Right now they're not showing up. But it's gonna show up as soon as it activates me. That's for sure. So just a buy stop right here. It's really based off every time frame except the 5. The 5's kind of making that top wick, but I'm banking on the higher time frame driving here. Right, we got a bottom wick here on the 1 hour, the 30, the 15. 4 hours flipping, there'll be a 2 hour break of the highs. So everything makes sense. So buy stop on the break of the high here, and we'll keep stops at the break of the low. If we get a higher time frame closure here, let's say the 15 closes bearish, we'll avoid this and we'll wait for another candle to set up and break the highs. Oh, I am on spot. You're kidding me. Here we go. Break of the highs would be still got the buy stop on my terminal. This looks the same. Well, you had a 5 close bearish, now you have a 5 closing bullish. Hey, stop yelling. He's just a dog. He needs to chew. He needs to chew clothes. That's what he does. Benny's out there chewing school clothes. Hold on, gang. Excuse me. Wait, how big is the stops here on futures? I know there were like 40 something on gold. I mean on spot. A little more, like 48 pips. We're about to be activated here, gang. I mean, this candle made a top wick first, came down, made a bottom wick. Now it's going to re-break the highs, clean range to the left. Banking on some volume. All right, I think we are activated. Yep, we are activated here. Rebroke the high. Actually, I'm right on the tip of that wick. Sorry. We got entry 41.3 right there. So made a bottom wick, rebroke the high. Now we're gonna look for this to continue, and I'm not looking for this to re-break that low. Just because there's clean range here to the left, we've had this heavy rejection from a higher time frame here. We've attempted to come down in range here. So let's get rid of this. Only a single 0.2 here. That's it. If it breaks its own low, I'm not gonna mess around with it. But stops at its own candle low. One entry, half an entry. Ha, straight down. It did re-break the high, so I'm expecting it to fill some of that range up. I don't... Hooked me in, back down. We'll see. We'll see. But the hourly clearly re-broke the high, so at that point, once it's made a low, I'm expecting it to just fill the clean range to the left. Not expecting this pullback immediately off the one. Roughly a 40 pip stop here. Actually 40 on the dot. We see one position in the signals. Yeah, it's one position. I'm telling you, I'm taking a single small position. You have a 15 just close bearish, so this puts us a little bit behind. So yeah, I'm not too afraid to risk this here. Just because there's a lot of range, I'm fine with risking 40 pips for this amount of range. Because if it does come up, you're filling the entire range here. This would be a lovely fill. Roughly 80 pips. But if it doesn't come up, I mean, it doesn't come up. So I'm okay with one position, like a feeler position at 40 pips. It's not pineapples, not planning on pineapples here. I'm just looking for the initial rebreak of the highs. Made a top wick first. It came down, made this bottom wick, which means it's bouncing off of support. It tapped the previous candle lows. At this point, once it re-breaks highs, you're expecting a drive up, and any kind of break at a low, it makes our job very easy here because any kind of break at a low is us in the wrong direction. So just it's
makes this very structured. We either break the lows, we're in the wrong direction, or we break the highs and it's driving pretty heavy here to the top of the range. We shall see. People at the Zoom door? Oh, I'm sorry. Not our usual position, but because the ranges are so big, right? I don't mind entering here when there's a potential to run for about 80 to 100 pips if there's only 40 pips of risk. No need for a pineapple, right? It's very nice. So you have to be okay here with, you know, the possible minus 40 because it's not as high of a probability trade, but it's a high reward trade. Once we break the previous wick, I'll move stops to break even. Yeah, we have to break the previous wick. Because that would be the reflip and the rebreak at the high of the 1 hour. You know what I'm gonna do here, gang? I'm gonna close right here at break even. I'm closing right here. I literally closed at minus 2 pips. We're gonna get a closure right now on this 5-minute candle, and I want to see this candle close with a top wick, because if we don't close above, or if we close with no top wick, or if we close within these wicks, the next candle might come straight down. So I closed at exactly 2 pips. Minus 2 pips. I want to see this 5-minute open, and I want to see this 5-minute close. What I've noticed is a lot of times when you close within the wicks like this, the next and no top wick or no wick on the closure of the smaller time frame, the next candle will rip straight down. But we do have a top wick here, so this might actually come up now. Yeah, this might actually come up now. All good. I'm gonna wait for this 15 to 30 closure, and once we get a closure here, I'll look to enter on the bottom wick. All right, let's break down our ranges since people just showed up and we haven't really done any kind of breakdown. Daily closed bullish. We're expecting a bottom wick today and to continue riding up for the rest of the daily candle. That was a heavy drive down. Let's just draw up some clear closures. You have one right there. You have a clear closure right there. And you have a clear. Ooh, look at that hourly actually closed, respecting almost no top wick. You might make a top wick here and come down. We'll see. Boom. Well, would have been right. Yeah, if we can close here on the 15, I will look for a bottom wick entry. But we would need a pretty steep closure. This is good. We're back above range 1, range 2 back. We've tapped the support here at range 1. We get this closure here. I'll look for bottom wick entries. How much did they give us? They gave us about 20. Okay. It struggled here. Yeah, it shouldn't have struggled where we were. Like we needed the initial re-break, right? It made a bottom wick, and then it re-broke highs. We got in, and then it came back down again. So you're not expecting that. You're expecting the slingshot. Our trade is to be in the volume candle, in that push, right? That push, that slingshot. Didn't happen. We had the bearish 15 close, and the 5 closing within the wicks. It's not worth the risk at that point. All right. Let's see. We are bullish. Closing here in 6 minutes. It looked way cleaner on spot, to be honest. I was so happy when I seen it on spot. I was like, damn, look at this. Look at this clean fucking gap. I'd fill the whole thing. Then again, it just kind of did. Remember, for us to take sells, we would need to close below 32.28 at this point. Well, let's actually think about it. Let's think about it together. Right? Because, right, we say we need a range 2 breakout unless we form a range within range 2. Can we consider this a range? Now that it's formed a support there, let's look at the higher time frame, a little smaller time frame. Okay, so we close below here. This drives through here. Goes below, fills the range. Goes below, fills the range. This was on the move up. On the move down, close below, I think we should drive through. And the least common denominator is this area right here when we close below. 30, 40 pips of range, so we'll see. We'll see if we can maybe close below here. I honestly though believe the cleanest range, and it's Sunday. Yeah, you know what? Let's really put ourselves in a good position to succeed. Let's wait for the higher time frame range to break out below 32.28. If it doesn't happen tonight, it doesn't happen tonight. It's all right. It'll set up sometime tomorrow or overnight. But we'll get here. Price will either get here or it'll close above here at some point. When it does, we'll take it. Don't get ahead of it. Let it clearly establish direction, especially from Sunday right now. The last 5 out of 6 daily candles are over 1,000 pips. It's just play the mind game, play the long game. Back in range we go. Gotta be honest with you, no matter what would have happened here, no matter how much it drove, the result would have been the same as what we got. It would have been a break even regardless. It's minus 1 pip for me. Break even. Break even 125. $90 seconds here for the 30 close. People at the Zoom door. Morning. Yeah, this price did not move for 20 seconds here to close out the candle. For the last 20 seconds, it has not moved. Look at that, close below the range. So there's no buys here just yet. Did not close back into range 1. We're still in range 2, and it's decision making. Yo, come here. What are you upset about? What? What's bugging you? What's the beef? Yo, come here. What's the problem? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Come here. Talk to me. Come here. Bring it in. Bring it in. You want a hug? Bring it in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Stop barking. Stop barking. Come on. No, come on. Let's fucking. Let's go. Stop barking. You need a clear closure above here. Haven't had one. That 2 hours funky, right? 2 hours closed a little bit below the range. It's got a top wick. If it breaks the lows here on the 2 hour, it looks like it's gone. Just need to be a little more patient here. Yeah, I could go for some Red Bull right now. Anybody else? Need a holy J. Damn, with the amount of dirt we did growing up, we need the holy trinity of J's. The holy J ain't gonna help. What do you guys think? I need to give Benny a bath. What's this? Because he hates water. I don't know what to do. Like. I'm thinking a power washer. Like, would that be messed up if I wash him with a power washer? Just be like, come here, Benny, come here. All of a sudden, like, bro, what are you doing 3 blocks away? And where's your fur? Dirty motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna wash him. I feel like he's gonna eat half the people watching. way to get my dogs to shower was to shower with them. Damn. End up looking like Wild Things. You ever seen the movie Wild Things?
Yes.
I'm already seeing Nev Campbell and Denise Richards in your shower.
That was a great scene. One of the iconic scenes back in the day. Yeah.
Yep, definitely me and Benny. Definitely me and Benny right there.
Yeah, my dogs, hey, like they were pissed that they were getting wet and had to get into the shower, but I was not with them. So I was like, all right, let me get in. And at that point, they were like, okay, they're fine, you know, because I'm there and I'll bathe one at a time and I'll get wet at the same time as them. It was the only way.
I'm just gonna turn that movie on for Benny and get him in the mood. Get him in the mood for a shower.
Yeah, don't put on
Wouldn't you
Beethoven.
want this, Benny? Would you not want this? Let's go. We held resistance. Still closed bullish. What's the break of these lows here? That's 23 pips right there. It's a little less range. Are you a strawberry? Nah, he a motherfucking red onion. What you mean strawberry? He's a red onion. Yo, you leave Bougie alone, man. What the fuck, are you a strawberry? Oh, this looks good. I'm not taking it into all of this. Like the most recent range, right? It's not like since this area, right? It's not like since then. Since we've had all of this, it's not like the market has driven through, right? And now we get a chance to drive through again, right? It's not like any of this happened and now we're like clean range, we just kept driving through here, right? No, right now looking left, it's all, it looks like shit here to the left. But at some point the market will clear all this out. All of this will clear. Maybe now, maybe later. I'm still bullish here though. It's tough for me to trade this till there's a bearish closure and a heavy bearish closure. But look, remember we said the 2 hour re-breaking its own low. The previous 2 hour has a steep bottom wick. So definitely come down. This is a nice vantage point here on the break of the lows. 26 pips. 15 closes in 2 minutes here. You want this 15 to have a bottom wick. You'd want the next 15 to break the low of this current 15. So there's quite a few things that still have to happen. You also don't want to be caught here, these areas. You don't want that rebreak of the lows to just tap there and drive straight up. Same thing here. Is it rebreaking? It's rebreaking its own low. $20 seconds here for this 15 to close. You need range created by this current candle, so you need to have a bottom wick for you to have an advantage point based on the way we trade. No bottom wick, no advantage point, no more range to go down until another candle creates that range. So now you wait a little longer. Much easier read on spot. Happen? How do you close here on Friday and open up below the candle opening of that candle? Like, that's crazy. Skip the whole candle. I like this chart. It's a banger. There's some range to come down here. We just can't justify an entry once against this previous candle close. No bottom wick. order. Big Bang Theory. It's not really a theory, that's kind of just what happens every night. But whatever. The food that built America. I was having a conversation with my friend to the chat, and they asked me for advice. And then when I started to give them advice, they got pissed off because they thought I wasn't being serious. Right? And I was being serious, but he said, "You ain't serious." I said, "Why not?" He said, "Well, you usually make fun of my situation and you crack a joke, and then I'd know you're giving genuine advice because you'd automatically be funny about it. But you asked me a serious question and asked me to be serious, so I was serious about it, and because I wasn't joking about it, he thought I wasn't serious." You feel that? So I should have technically joked about it to be serious. Otherwise, if I'm serious about it, I'm not serious. People need me to crack jokes, otherwise they can't take me seriously. It must be rough on comedians, like people that really do comedy for a living. Imagine like people can't like they're constantly under pressure to be funny. Right? Because if they're not funny, it means to them, they probably feel like they suck as a comedian to other people, even though other people don't care. But, like, it's a lot of pressure. I was like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I gotta be serious. I have to keep the vibration high. Oh, I keep it high. Trust me. Trust. But I was trying to be serious. You couldn't take me seriously when I was being serious. Who saw the fight last night? That shit was wild. Oh, it wasn't last night, right? It was the other day. Y'all think I'm talking about the UFC fight? No, I'm talking about the Island Boy getting knocked out. I'm an Island Boy. Bop, bop.
Somebody finally knocked one of them out.
Oh, he didn't really get knocked out. They stopped the fight. He took a few punches, kind of started running away, and they stopped the fight. Yo, Michael Chandler got fucked up. I couldn't believe it. Fucking Patty. Everybody thought he was a joke. But like that, put the beats on Chandler like that. Chandler's one of my favorite fighters. He messed him up. Fucking straight knee to the chin, split his chin open right away. I mean, his cheek. Anyway, can we get this closure back into range 1? But this is only the 15. Let's look at the 30. The 30 is kind of indecisive here, right? More of a doji candle. Prices back to where the candle opened. Really, the hourly is back to where the candle opened, right? The hourly opened here. If we look at the 4 hour, we got another hour to go in our 4 hour. We might end up back above the 4 hour support. So decisions. Time for the market. It's time for the market to choose its destiny. And we don't tell the market what to choose because it doesn't listen. We have to wait for the market to choose, and then we hop on. It's basically Friday, 8 p.m., and the market is your teenage kid. And whatever the fuck it decides to do here right now, you gotta go hop on and follow that train. Three minutes here for the hourly. A 4 hour closing on spot gold. Let's look at what the 4 hour looks like on spot. All right, it looks like ass and feet on spot. We will ignore it. Doji 4 hour. Let's go back to the futures chart. They resurrected a dire wolf. That's crazy. video cannot be monetized. Alright, we just closed. Held resistance. And held support, right? We closed within this little area. Did not close below the most recent. But did not close back up in range. Need more candles to print. This looks ugly. See at this point, there's a closure. Ideally, above this area. If we can get above there, 1 candle, 2 candles, however, whatever it takes, as long as we can get up above here, I'll trade the rest of the range. I'm a bit skeptical of this. Also, if we come down here and we're able to get closures right below this area, now that we've attempted to come back up in range right here and failed, any kind of closure below the most recent, right, at roughly this area. Any closure below the most recent should take us down, but we need a closure. We can't take anything on impulse here. I need market to come down and close. So the way we're coming down right now, if we can get a 15 or 30 closure before filling the range, I'm good with taking that. But for now, we're still in range 2 and still held support right here, so we're still likelier to come up than to finish the range down, or than to break out and become bearish here. So that's why I'd rather look for buys. But if we can close, right, we can break the lows here, come down a bit, pull back, gonna get a bottom wick, take an entry on the top wick of the next candle, I would not mind that. Although this is clean for this wick, right? Just need a closure. Tapped something. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna grab some ST.
Hey,
Fuck.
Wix, I think you're muted.
Fuck, yeah, I'm muted. I'm sorry. Let's go back to everything I was just explaining. You said the 5-minute was lovely. I said it's not a great closure on the 5. On a 15, on a 30, this would be we would probably have a solid closure down there. But off the 5, as I was just showing, we go back, right? We have a level where we've closed at, right? Where it just shot up. So right where we closed over here, right? See across the board, the market just shot up from this area and then it came back, wicked right into this area, right? Close back in range, and once it wicked into it, just shot up. Over here, it wicked into this area, pushed up, and now we've closed right at it. There's a chance it does the same thing and repeats, right? We can mirror the same thing here right off this area. That's why I want a clear higher time frame closure below. So the 5 wasn't quite good enough there just yet. Need a higher time frame closure below the range, or a closure back up in range. I think that's where I would like closures. I would like to close above there. Just closures above there seem to drive us up, right? See that? We closed above, drove up, closed above, finished the range. This one just drove straight through, didn't really close. This one closed above, drove straight through. This is the lowest common denominator between all of them. This gives us a nice 130 pip range right here to take advantage of. All we need is just one small favor from gold. Right? If gold can just do this. Right, then we can bravely start looking for bottom wick entries roughly at these areas. That's the areas we've come up from before. Right? This would fall in line with our risk parameters, and then we could look for those bottom wick entries to continue the range. The range. That's the idea. I'm gonna need that closure above. For now, we're stuck in a range, and we can't get out of it. Very indecisive tonight from gold, but you know what? It's a Sunday, market's just opening, and there's no catalyst today. Well, it's in the evening, we have no catalyst right now at all, but in general, except maybe tariffs, but tomorrow, no red folders. Barkin, Waller, Harker speaking. No Schnitt. If Schnitt was speaking, it would be a Schnitt show tomorrow, but no Schnitt. Schnitt show. No red folders on Tuesday. Retail sales on Wednesday, so it's until Wednesday, ain't shit. Powell speaks at 1:30 as well. These candles are bipolar. make a bottom wick, re-break high, create a top wick, break the low, make a steeper bottom wick, re-break the high again, just to come back and re-break the low. For what? What are you doing? Hold on a second. I think somebody just came home. It was pretty ugly. No decision in anything. In any of the candles. Excuse me. I didn't mean to make you guys yawn. Rory took the Masters. That was dope. This fucking market. Anyone taking every rebreak out of highs, rebreak out of lows? That was just ridiculous. Held support, rebroke highs. What up, Turpy? Buy the W's. I'm guessing you're in positions. I don't trust anything here. Break it a high, break it a low. Let's see if we can close back up above here, above 32.43. If we can do that, we'll look for positions. It was cold in here early. Okay. Clean range above here. Need closures. So 5 closed above, no bottom wick. 15 closes here in 4 minutes. Let's see. Let the 15 come up. Maybe we can push, create a top wick, and we'll take advantage of it on the next 15. It's a strange candle. Be careful or be wary of a close right at this level. If you close in 2.5 minutes here, 2 minutes 50 seconds here, right at this level, you can blast past it, right? But if you pull back close right at it, or if we work into it, but if we close right at it, we're gonna have no positions. We need to close past this level and with a top wick. So the steeper this drive up right now, the better it is for us. That will raise the likelihood of the next candle retesting the highs. We cannot close right at this white line. I mean, the market can, but if it does that, it'll negate our breakdown. One minute for this 30. But 30 closed. Entry will be here if we get there. Oh, what the hell? When did that bottom wick come in? I didn't even see that print. I blinked and I missed it. Did you guys see that bottom wick being made? I did not see that bottom wick at all. Price was here and then it blinked and there was a bottom wick and price is still there. Nah, dog. That ain't it. It makes me a bit skeptical here. Because our entry should be, we're getting close to it, at least at the peak here. Maybe we'll recognize that there's wicks right here as we're pulling up to there, but that just went bloop. I didn't see the price here. Even if there is a wick there, I never saw price there. Drop 31 pips. Yeah, I mean, this, if it was coming down, we saw it. This is close enough, right? You recognize it, but taking it here is settling for this position. Because this is where you would be closing partials. You know, you needed that wick. I didn't see it make it. We were right. We're not wrong here. Just. About to replay the stream. Yeah, it happened in a split second. You never even see it. If you rewind the stream, price went from bullish to, in the blink of an eye, having that bottom wick and being at a flip. Go rewatch the replay of the stream. Rewind it. We never even saw the candle turn bearish when it made that bottom wick. That's annoying. Yeah, it's rebreaking highs. It's likely to come up, but any entry for me here is settling for an entry, right? It's knowing that I'm taking an entry. Freaking 60 pips past where we should have been in right here. It's annoying, but such is life. I'm just not going to settle for it here. I'll wait for it to set up again. Lovely setup, lovely. This is what we were waiting for. Next stop, the 1 hour closure, 25 minutes. Pushes are massive, but regardless, like you don't want to be entering where you're planning to already close partials. It's just bad habit. Take it. Yeah, I didn't take it either. Just bottom wick, yeah, 100%, and close half on the flip, and we let this rock to the end of the range, to the top of the range. Yeah, you had the rebreak of the 30 high. Made a bottom wick. Made a top wick, then made a bottom wick, then rebroke the high. Similar to our first trade down here. Did it move differently on spot? Did the spot give you a bottom wick? Oh yeah, spot gave you a perfect bottom wick. Easy read on spot. I wonder if it moved slower where you would have seen it on spot. Yeah, it looks incredible on spot with these wicks. So, I mean, it's not a hard read here on futures either. This was a pretty simple read. We were correct about it the whole way, right? We closed back up into range 1 after tapping support in range 2. I mean, the concept's playing out in front of you. We just never got that, never got to enter on that bottom wick. We just, I don't know. We never even seen it. There's the concept playing out live in front of you. Suffering of FOMO? Well, I mean, it'll set up again. You wait another hour, you wait another few. It's all right. You know, of course, you want to be already in it and be like, oh, I got my pips for the day. But it's irrelevant. The grand scheme of things, it's really irrelevant. Took it on spot, done for the night. I'd imagine you would be. I would be too. It's gonna get tough if it fills the whole range. If it doesn't pull back and leave a top wick here on the hourly, it's gonna be pretty tough, right? If it continues to fill the range, once it gets here, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of waiting involved. If this can top out here, pull back, leave a top wick for the hourly closure, so we can ride up the rest of the range on the beginning of the next hourly, great. If not, it's gonna get difficult to trade this. This was a simple read, closing back in range. Now you'd have to close above the highs here, and you're entering, you know, what do you call it? On map territory. Right? Anything above all-time highs here is very arbitrary. There's nothing we can base price off of or base movements off of. Can't do any technical analysis on all-time highs. Nice 200 pip 1 hour candle, middle of Asian session, amazing. Yeah, I had a good weekend. Thank you for asking. Pretty neat. Nothing we can do here. Obligated to wait. Either this hourly pulls back and we can trade the next 4-hour candle. If it doesn't, the 4-hour closes like a lick candle. Next hourly is likely to make a top wick here and come right back down. So need some range on this candle on the closure. If not, we will call it a session and we'll continue this tomorrow morning in New York. By the way, we'll probably be starting New York session an hour earlier on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, we'll probably be starting around 7 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Favorite Jordan pair? The 4s and the 13s. Looks wise, I think the 13s just had the most unique look. But comfort wise, I think the 4s are the most comfortable sneakers I have. You got game 13s? Yeah, I have those. That's my gym sneakers. That's the ones I went to gym. No, but my favorite color in the 13s is the Flint. Flint 13s. The white, blue, and gray. That's my favorite 13s. Yeah, I got those too. Flint 13. The 4s, it's hard to say the 4s which colorway is your favorite because the 4s have so many like ridiculous colorways. Coming the Pure Money 3s coming up. First pair of J's back in high school. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the 3s. I just think the 4s looked way better. I have 2 pairs of the 3s. I never wear them anymore. Yeah. The pennies are nice. Threes and 4. I think the 5s are a dope looking sneaker, but they're just so bulky. The 5s are big. But the best looking sneaker, I think probably the Supreme 5s that I have, those are probably the prettiest looking sneaker. You know which 5s I like that I got? You know the Fresh Princes? The Fresh Prince 5s? Those are dope. I got the Royal 5s still wrapped. Like I've never unwrapped. I got them like 10 years ago and I've never unwrapped them. They're all like purple and like they're stitched like a race car and shit. I'm about to unbox them right now on stream. You want the Cause 4s? You know what? Benny's chewing on my Cause 4s. Get off my sneaker, bro. Oh, this guy, look at that. This motherfucker chewing on the Cause. Asshole. You can see a slobber right there. This fucking guy. claws off the cause. That's funny. Need to be released. Those cause, those cost me like 1,300 or 1,200. Also like 7-8 years ago. I think I wore them like 3 times. I wore them the other day. I wore them yesterday. That's why they're out there. But I'm stupid when it comes to shoes. I got like a whole bunch of shoes that I've never even tried on. It's just, they're all in boxes. Or on shelves. Who's ready to witness history? You guys ready? God damn it. I hate history. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This candle needs to either break up heavy or pull back heavy. We can't trade the next hourly candle if this current hourly candle looks like this. It needs to have a... even if we're closing here, as long as we close above the most recent here, I would be okay with a bottom wick entry. If a top wick could have looked like this. If we see clear range here in the shape of a top wick. Clear range to take advantage of, something that gives us an advantage point, right? This way when we're taking the positions at a bottom wick, we can actually wait for support to be hit, take our entries, and have a lot of range to take advantage of. We might not fill all of it, but a portion of it we will. But right now we don't have that range. It's not cleared out for us, and we're still below resistance. Got 3 minutes here. Drove over 200 pips from support over there, so congrats to anybody that got it. I think if you were on spot, it was a much easier read today. But very similar. Very similar. We had to break down correct here. We had this closure that we waited for correct. The bottom wick didn't quite get to where we needed to, but still did it. Yeah, everything's been getting hiked up. I stopped buying sneakers. I'm just trying to find a place where the bathroom is the size of this current house or of my current bedroom. If I can have a bathroom that's going to be the same size as my bedroom, that's all I want. Throw a sauna in there, steam room, like maybe a Finnish hot bath. want a whole spot at the crib. Uh-oh, got a top wick here. Pull back, goddammit. 20 seconds. We just closed. Can we get a bottom wick here? We got a top wick to take advantage of. We closed above the most recent, not above the overall. If there's a wick here, there's some room. 30 to 1, everything's bullish. The 4 hours really bullish above the most recent 4 hour. Lift the top wick. We just need a bottom wick. But if we fill this wick right now without creating a bottom wick, we'll call it a session. And that looks like shit. Yep, pretty much filled it. That's ugly. Now we made a bottom wick. We're still heavily bullish. We can technically make a bottom wick and still come up, re-break highs. Jay likes to do that sometimes, take an entry even though there's a top wick here. Are you looking for any entries?
Yeah, I was waiting for the bottom wick there and then go and grab that 40 pips available.
Now that it has a top
Correct.
wick, are you going to now look for a bottom
No.
wick entry anyway?
No, I'm not doing anything. It created a mini bottom wick. It was nothing. And then top wick. And since we're close to all-time highs, I can't take it because in reverse at any time. And trust me, in the past I did that. And oh my God, I lost money quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm not doing those,
reverse,
especially.
It'll be heavy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, bro, I just lost back in the day. So no, I haven't taken those in a long time. Plus, I'm doing futures as well now. Don't forget.
All right. You're learning the mechanism. Of
yeah.
At least now you can relate
I'm not
to what
over trading.
saying and understand like what I mean by
Yeah.
what I say.
Yes, correct. I'm looking at exactly what you're doing, and I'm going to start retrading my forex later on, but trying to find a way to do both. I'm not sure how, but yeah, even if it goes up, I can't do anything.
Forex money and you deposit it into a futures broker. Very simple.
Yeah, I mean, I just tried the top one futures, right? I have an account there, so I'm going to try that and see how that goes, and then use that, and then maybe go into AMP as well or something else. But I mean, it's hard for me to get away from my forex broker because they pay me to when I take positions.
Blueberry is very good with their clients, though. That's one thing.
That's the thing, and it's hard for me to say.
Yeah, if you found a good
money.
broker and they work where you live, like you stick to what's working, right? As long as they're paying withdrawals and your price isn't getting lagged, right? If they're closing and opening positions whenever you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
And if they honor your
there's no
positions,
lag.
then you stick to that broker.
I am. That's what I'm doing. I figured I'd try the futures and see if my girlfriend wants to do that. But look at it, pumped up. Why couldn't it just give us a little bottom wick, like 5 pips,
Yeah,
10
it was
pips?
gonna fill this anyway, but with a bottom wick, we would have been more sure. Without a bottom wick, it can recheck down anytime. You know, I'm gonna call it a session here.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Realistically, there's a lot of waiting involved here, and in order for me to get what I need. So the position was the bottom wick here on the previous 30. That was the real
Wait, so we're not giving away any accounts tonight?
Say that again.
We're not going to give away any accounts tonight?
Probably not tonight. I'll start them again next week. I'm I'm looking. I'm looking to start start giving away to the inner circle, but I'm nearing my budget for the month, or I'm near my budget, not nearing yet, but I'm near my expected budget for the month. Benny, you idiot, be quiet. Leave him alone. He wants to go out. He wants to go outside. All right, get him his leash. Let's go take him for a walk. Wick's been using him himself. Like, imagine. No, they give me like I was talking about this yesterday. They give me a $500,000 budget, right, for the month, and imagine I'm out there like just fuck the giveaways. No, I'm just gonna go trade the $500,000. I don't need the funded account. You guys need them, and it helps. You know, it helps to create some traffic during the live streams. So like, it's good. It works out for everybody, right? I want my YouTube channel to grow. This brings people in, so why not? But realistically, I wouldn't be trading the funded. So yeah, I'm not gonna raffle one off today, but I think I might raffle off a couple of 25K accounts in the middle of the week. Yeah, let's call it a session here. Just we broke this. We filled this wick. Not even that we broke it. We filled that previous hourly wick. Vantage point here is gone. We'll be on tomorrow, 8 a.m. If you're in the inner circle, expect some 50K accounts coming your way, probably throughout the next 2 weeks. Other than that, I'll start doing giveaways again next week. Oh yeah, Wix, were you gonna set something up with TTE? We couldn't figure out how to hop on. We tried. I spoke to him on Tuesday. We were trying to get a Wednesday stream going last week, and we couldn't figure out how to get on each other's Zoom. So we probably have to figure it out. Go through the Discord and all that. But he's been away since then. Like, he dipped for the weekend, so I gotta talk to him. I'll text him. Be like, we need to collab earlier in the week. But it wouldn't be a whole stream, right? We would probably do like an hour or something, like 10 to 11 or something after we're done trading. How do you merge Zooms? We would all have to go into one. Right? One person can only share their screen. So, but the goal is, like, I want my community seeing my screen, his community seeing his screen, but both communities hearing both of us. You know what I mean? Is Good Friday this week?
Yeah, it's Good Friday on Friday. Good Thursday on Thursday.
Friday, but like this week.
Yeah, Easter on Sunday, correct. So no no trading this Friday, but I think Monday in a week, yes, I believe the markets are open on the 21st, even though it's
yeah. I'll
Easter
talk to
Monday.
TT. I'll see. Maybe we'll do a stream together. I gotta reach out to him. I was talking to him earlier today. We were talking about golf. We were Rory McIlroy when he choked on the final hole, but he took it in the playoffs, so all good. We were talking earlier, but yeah, I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll do a stream. I'll let you guys know. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, have a good evening, everyone. Don't be late. And on Tuesday, remember, we'll probably be starting stream an hour earlier. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Gotcha. Later, Jay. Later, Santos. Sam. See you guys. Bougie. Nate. See you guys later.